Y'all know what it is. After the party is the after party. Welcome. I am your host, Ray, and with me, as always, we have the lovely Material Life.
Hey y'all.
All right, today we got something special for you. First off, I didn't pick this video. Material Life did, so you know it's going to be a good one. Would you like to explain to the video you wanted us to watch?
So I don't know. I really think about the one.
I can't hear you. You gotta speak up.
I really don't know exactly what this video is about, but I guess the thumbnail and the two, you know, the black guy and the black girl and the thumbnail, it was like, okay, this must be really good in regards to like exes. I guess they're like talking or like trying to figure out or, having that like dialect, which I thought I'm like, this might be a good video. So I'm watching it for the first time off of just a thumbnail. So let's hope it's good.
It looks good. I haven't seen it either, and like I said, we was gonna wait till we do this. And the video is called X's. I guess the channel is called The Skin Deep. So the as you can see, the title is called X's. Maybe that's not in our story. The and Joanne and Ahmad. So all right, without further ado, let's get to the video. So
And give yourself advice about being in a relationship with me, what would it be and why?
Run, girl.
Oh my
Run.
God.
Run. I'm serious. And
Oh
I'm
my, I know.
I'm
Oh my
serious.
gosh.
I bet you that man wasn't shit.
And you know what's crazy when I hear like people, because the fact that he's like, oh, what is the advice you give somebody in the like run, girl, run?
Hmm.
And I know like they're broken up, but it's just like, well, what, like you were with this person. So like, at what point in time did you tell yourself run, girl, run?
Well, let's see if she mentions it, and you probably get your answer. Access for 1 year, so obviously it wasn't that. Would you consider 1 year relationship real long, or
I don't. So they only dated for 1 year, or it's
it
been
looks like
1 year since they broke
from,
up.
from what I've seen, it's like access for like a year. I this is my first time watching it, so you and I we both for the same.
Um, oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
assume they dated for a year. So
That's real short. Like that. That's like a wake up and go to sleep. And this,
all right,
for
all
real,
right.
a year goes by so fast. It's like ridiculous how fast a year goes by.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get to the video.
Obviously, at the time that I met you, I feel like we both wanted different things. Like, obviously, in the beginning, I didn't want a relationship.
Yeah.
But as I spent time with you and I grew the feelings for you, I wanted the relationship and you just weren't there.
Hmm.
So I felt like at times I was fighting
Yeah.
by myself for a relationship that you did not want.
Hmm.
And then as time went on, then you decided to fight for the relationship.
Right.
And I kind of like zoned out at
Yeah.
that point.
For
So
sure.
even when we did end up trying, it was like,
It was a mess.
yeah,
It
it
was a
was a
lot.
mess.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely
So
understand that.
Hold
I
on,
would just tell
rewind
her,
it back to real quick. Cause hold on, did they start off not wanting a relationship, or he
I
wanted one and she didn't want it,
I
and
think
then
she, if I'm correct, she wanted it, and I guess he wasn't that interested.
Hey,
yeah, afterwards.
All right, Dion into the chat. What up, Dion?
yeah. I kind of want to see this from the beginning too, since I just kind of entered the room.
Well, good thing we're at the beginning, so you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
All right. So,
obviously at the time that I met you, I feel like we both wanted different things. Like obviously in the beginning, I didn't want a relationship,
Yeah.
but as I spent time with you and I grew feelings for you, I wanted the relationship, and you just weren't there. So I felt like at times I was fighting
Yeah.
by myself for a relationship that you did not want. And then as time went on, then you decided to fight for the relationship,
Right.
and I kind of like zoned out
Yeah,
at that point.
for
So
sure.
even when we did end up trying, it was like,
It was a mess.
yeah, it was a
lot.
mess.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
completely understand that.
I would just tell her, just leave from the moment the roller coaster started. Just girl, run fast.
You get your answer?
Yeah, I got it. So in the beginning, she didn't, and he wanted it, and then when she wanted, it was like he chased her, and then he got it, and then the chase was not there no more. And then,
See, this is
so
why I
he
say
liked
when you
the
reject a
chase,
motherfucker, you keep that same energy.
but I think he likes doing the chasing because once she's zoned out, he was right back chasing her. I think it's like he has that personality that he feels like he don't deserve love, so he likes chasing, like making you want to be with him. So she should have. Yes, I see why she wanted to jump. She should have.
Whole thing sounds toxic if you ask me.
Well, he looks toxic with them damn
Very
octagon ass
toxic.
glasses. So
Damn.
that's it.
But we gotta give her a shout out for how pretty she is.
She alright.
Nah, she
She's
more than alright.
gorgeous.
She's very pretty. She is gorgeous.
I think for me, I would.
I'm just being a hater.
I think not being scared of relationships or fear of love, and if somebody says that they love you and they're trying to show you that they love them, allow that. Allow yourself to receive. I think I wasn't in a place to really receive it because I didn't know what that looked like for me, and I didn't really know how to receive love in that way. And just having somebody that wanted something from me out of pure intentions. A lot of people they want things for their own malicious reasons, and I'm more used to that as opposed to just people just wanting to be around you. So I would definitely say just lean in more, take time and just go with the journey. Like let it take you wherever it's gonna go.
You shouldn't even be in a relationship if you feel that way, even about someone you're courting. Why would you even get into a relationship with someone if that is your attitude going in there? It's weird. But obviously, she wanted the relationship and he didn't. So I think I'm gonna assume, and I'll probably be wrong. I don't know. She ignored some signs that he was giving, and she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna just rock with it anyway," which I think.
I agree with that. She definitely ignored sometimes, not sometimes.
I can't
When
hear
she
you.
finally, said she's gonna try. She just ignored all the time.
All right, Material Life, you are cutting out terribly.
Tell me, can y'all hear me now?
I
Kind of,
can.
sort of. Kind of,
Huh?
sort of. Okay, that's much better.
I said, I think she ignored a lot of the signs when she finally said she wanted to try something else. She really wanted to be, give it a chance. And then she just ignored all the signs when she was in it. But then, because in the beginning, I think she noticed there were some signs. That's why she didn't want to, go into a relationship thing. Then you just like, let me try it out. Let me really give it a chance. And then you start ignoring the signs.
See, this story reminds me of an Eminem verse. Do you remember the song Spacebound?
Yeah, but what was the verse?
Second verse. I'll do whatever it takes. When I'm with you, I get the shakes. My body aches when I ain't with you. I have zero strength. There's no hold up. There's limited on. Hold up. Sorry, I've been drinking. Let me start over. He said, I'll do whatever it takes. When I'm with you, I get the shakes. My body aches when I'm not with you. I have zero strength. There's no limit on how far I would go. No boundaries, no lengths. Why do we say that until we get that person that we think's gonna be the one? And then once you get them, it's never the same. You want them when they don't want you. Soon as they do, feelings change.
Yeah, that's about it. So that's I don't know. I agree with you, but at the same time, it's just like I feel like before you even try to get into a relationship with other people, you need to fix yourself and make sure you're good before you go with the go fuck with another person because other people is not going to fix you if you're very very fucking broken.
See, just going back to the whole how that how the whole ordeal started. When you tell a motherfucker no, keep that same energy. The answer is always going to be no. If you are the one getting rejected by somebody, move the fuck on. Don't chase that shit no more. Don't waste your energy on him or her or whatever the fuck. They said no. There are other people walking this motherfucking planet. I am not going to rack my brain over one individual.
Even if it's the one you really 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 want.
There are other women that probably have, whatever it is I was interested in her about, or whatever quality she might have. There's probably someone else with those same qualities that might actually be looking for a motherfucker like me. I'm not going to rack my brain. I never understood the whole thing of how guys are supposed to do all this stuff to try to win over a girl and chase her down. And no, why is this being taught? No, that's how stalking accusations and other stuff get thrown around. No, you say
Accusations.
you would always say any girl that I would try to talk to, if I got rejected, okay, cool.
All right. All right, let's continue the video. Let's see where it goes.
How do you describe our relationship to others?
Ooh. It's his own unique thing. I think it's something that we figured out how it works. We can't always explain it to people, but we know each other. It's like when you had that friend where it's like you give them that look and they know what you're saying without you saying it. I think for us, that's kind of how it is. I think it's one where we're still figuring out like how that works, with friendship and just, post everything with life.
Yeah.
Just trying to maneuver it on our own in the way that we see fit and is comfortable for us.
Okay.
I was toxic as fuck, and I didn't know what to do with you when I had you. That's what I got out of it.
I can relate to that.
A person still feels like they low-key still like have a thing for each other. Like even though they know they bad for each other, but they still low-key like still have a thing or care for each other. Like they just hope like, it could go right, but it just can't go right.
Not bad people, just bad together.
Mm-hmm. But they was amazing friends. Like they just matched so well, but for some reason in the relationship they just could not do it the same.
And again, I relate to that. I have an ex who we dated X amount of years ago, but like look at me and her now, we might as well be brother and sister.
Ew.
I mean, in a sense that we're that good, we're that close as friends. Don't make it weird.
I'm being stupid.
I probably could have worded that differently, but don't make it weird.
You made it weird. But I'm being stupid. Let's get on with the video. Let's see what she says.
Okay.
What about you?
I think it's very unordinary,
Yeah,
to say the
for
least.
sure.
Obviously,
Hey, pause real quick.
She got pretty small.
I'll say I got $5 right now. She gonna say something about him being narcissistic. I got $5 right now saying she gonna say something about him being narcissistic.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'll be even rewind it a little bit.
Fit and it's comfortable for us.
I agree.
What about you?
I think it's very unordinary,
Yeah,
to say the
for
least.
sure.
Obviously, we're not together anymore, but we care about each other a lot. Some people have disagreements about us continue to speak outside of the relationship. But I think that me and you both understand where we are. So I think that's all that matters. You know, what we decide to continue to do versus the outside world.
I agree. So us to decide on that one.
Well, you'd have lost that bet.
No,
Isn't
there's
that
more.
crazy?
I'm
Didn't I
waiting.
say
Hold on. Because they never specify. Okay, exactly what led to the downfall of said relationship.
I will say this.
I feel like that's a question.
I will say this. He's being real fucking nice, but he's
But
not being
didn't
that
I?
asshole. Go ahead, B.
But everything she said, didn't I say that it seems like they still really do care for each other? Like they hope that they could, that it could work. Like they
Yeah.
just give me that vibe. Like they really, even though they're broken up, but they're not really broken up.
Like
Like
they still want each other.
yeah, they still want each other because the way they like the smiles,
She,
the conversation is like they're flirting with each other, but they're not flirting with each other. So it's giving
I'm,
very much like they're still
I'm gonna
they
tell you
still
one thing.
they
I'm gonna
want
tell
each
you this
other.
because I'm gonna tell you this because I'm primarily watching her reaction, her reactions, her body language or whatever. I don't know exactly what she's thinking about, but she 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 thinking and feeling some things being across from that man.
They've
Well,
been across each other several times. You could tell, like they're comfortable around each other, very comfortable. And
yeah.
he
Yeah,
really truly did like her. He's, I'm telling you, he's one of those people that they love the chase. Like it's not about being with you; it's about getting you.
yeah, but if you look at her, she can't look him in the face without fucking smiling.
But you ain't paying attention to how many times he smiled. Like that man smiled several times.
I seen that too, but I'm seeing it more from her than him.
Because that's just her natural. She has a natural smile face. Like she seems extra happy all the time.
Oh, just happy go lucky and bubbly.
Yeah, that's just. She don't seem like the type of, but when she get mad, you can tell she get real.
You say so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the
She
woman.
might be
I don't
low
know the
key
woman, so I can't
crazy.
say.
She could possibly be
Ain't no.
crazy.
I mean, she's a woman. I think all of y'all are crazy. But anyway, um,
Well, let's keep going.
What's one experience you wish we never had and why?
This should be good.
Go ahead. Yeah.
One experience I wish we never had was your birthday.
Oh God.
I feel like that was the worst time ever. Because pretty much, you invited me to go out and celebrate your birthday with you, and you had another female friend who was very flirtatious with you and very all over you.
Yeah.
And you decided to walk this young lady outside, and apparently you guys kissed. And when I questioned you about it, you lied to me. And it hurt my feelings because I planned so much for your birthday. Yeah. Obviously, we stayed together that night, and you still laid next to me and you lied.
You a dummy. I'm sorry. Use it.
Wait a minute. Damn, homie.
That nigga did all that, and you still laid next to her. You's a dummy.
You knew what he did, and you still, shorty, what?
Yo, Yo, she threw my straight up line to your face, and you're like, okay, use a dummy.
I mean, that's an Afro puff on her head, not a light bulb. But anyway,
she is not my Yu-Gi-Oh partner. She does not know how to trap cards. She will not how to play her trap cards. I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say I would never play spades with her, but anyway.
Oh no. Go ahead, B. What you think?
Mm-hmm. So, looking at her, I knew it had to be something. This was probably post relationship, and they were still cool. And so,
What, him kissing the other girl, or?
I know for a fact they was broken up by his birthday. When he invited her to his birthday and everything like that.
Oh, because if that was still his girl, he wouldn't have had another broad there. Like,
they was definitely single, but they still mingling.
Yeah, if I'm on a birthday celebration with my girl, it's me and my girl. I'm not inviting nobody fucking else. That's just me.
But that wasn't his girl.
I know that's what I'm saying. They had them been split up at the time, but then she still went home with him and did XYZ, even though he gets this other chick, and then whatever. And then whether he lied. Also, can I just add that whether he lied about doing XYZ with the other chick is none of her business if she is not his woman.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if they would, you can't really say they weren't together because there would be no point of him lying. But he had to do that if they was together.
But he probably lied purely because he knows she still has feelings for him and didn't want to, I guess trying to avoid a problem, but still created a problem.
And he still has feelings for her too, but it's just his personality trait. And instead of her telling, any girl to get in a relationship, run. She needs to be telling herself, "Run, girl, run." And whatever night they had on his birthday, that must have been one amazing night because the way his face looked when he remembered that memory, that night was for the book. You see that face right there? That night was for the book.
She is a flutter. Okay, let's get back to the video.
And then you continue to lie like a week later still. And
use a dummy.
And then decided to finally admit to me that was the case. When you admitted to me, you didn't even allow me time to process the situation. You're just like, oh, I did this, and Joanne, forgive me. So I feel like you just didn't give me the space. So
that was.
You had a week. You had a whole week.
Okay, but okay. I have multiple questions here. I'm sorry, both of them are dumb. I'm sorry. Both of them are dumb. He had no reason to lie about nothing to her if that ain't his girl.
Yeah, but sometimes you
and then why is she even holding on to this?
But it's also the thing is, it's not about lying because she's not his girl. It's sometimes you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Like if you care about the person, their whole thought process is, I don't want to hurt their feelings. And
if you're not the person I'm actually dating or fucking, I don't give a damn about your feelings.
Yeah, but she planned the birthday.
Hell, the relationship I'm in, I barely care about her feelings. Goddamn right now, what the fuck make you think I care about the feelings of a woman I'm not fucking with?
Yeah, but she planned the birthday party. She still had some feelings for him. And
you gotta remember, they were dating for whatever, or they knew each other way before they started dating. They had a friendship, and
they should have left it at that. Because look at the dumbasses now. Stupid mother. You know what?
Said my life's gonna crazy.
Thank you. See that friendship line. Once you establish that platonic friendship, don't cross that shit. Let that shit lie where the fuck it lay.
Can't get
She
you, my
she
sister.
if she the homie, leave it at that. She the homie.
I don't know. Homies make the best relationships, though. So I'm not even gonna hold you.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I just don't think he was a good friend or a better boyfriend. I'm gonna just say that.
Fuck that. Fuck that. We friends? Okay, cool. Oh, you want to do it? Oh, no. We cool. We friends. I don't look at you like that. You like a sister or a cousin to me. I can't. No.
Not Dion putting women in the friend zone. Oh shit! All right, let's continue the video.
Worst thing I've ever done when it comes to relationship. Like, it's kind of when we first started dating, and that doesn't excuse it, but I didn't set the right boundaries. I wasn't paying attention. I allowed certain things in my space that I shouldn't have. And to this day, that's my, if I had any regrets, that's the biggest one. Not probably, that's the biggest one, because literally that day changed the whole outcome for everything else. Like, I could understand why, certain feelings have not, we haven't got past certain things. I can understand why it's not certain resolutions. I can understand, why you may not ever want to be together again. And that's cool. I get, me, I'm a very understanding person. I give you time to heal and, do what you got to do. But obviously I was, screwing up stuff and not really in the right mind. So that's, for me, that's the experience for sure.
That just sound like Hubble Bourgeois. Sound like word sandwiches with word
All right.
sandwiches.
Here's my take on what he just said, right? On one hand, a big part of growth and maturity as a person is recognizing your own fucking toxicity. You feel me? That's something a lot of motherfuckers in this world can't do. So here's the thing. While I want to commend him for that, it's a lot of shit he did that he knew he had no business doing and was still actively motherfucking doing. So it's just like, I want to commend you for X, Y, Z, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because you actively did what the fuck you did.
I just want to know what boundaries that he didn't set that he needed to set, because it seems like whatever boundary it was, he was fucking trespassing.
Right.
That's why I'm saying it's like sound like a bunch of
how you trespass? how you fuck up your own boundaries? Like, that was my next question. Like, what boundaries do you need to set to keep a motherfucker who ain't supposed to be on you off you?
Because I think the thing is, you gotta so they probably brand new, fresh, and he still had his normal tendencies that he had prior to being in a relationship. So he probably wasn't telling homegirls like, "Yo, I'm with this person. Like, you need to, or just, not answering their phone calls or still being like, just open and available to all the girls."
Now here's my issue with that, right? So rewinding to the beginning of this stupid story, who pursued who first again? It was him pursuing her, but then she initially wasn't with it. And then when she finally with it, they did get together. And then, so when you finally get this person after chasing for an extended amount of time, you are the one who actively went out of your way to screw it the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So again, while I want to commend him for certain shit, I cannot.
Okie dokie. Let's get on with the video.
Why do you think we are still friends?
Because you're a motherfucking dummy.
Because I think at the end of the day, you know my heart. You know what I mean? I know your heart, and I think also, like, we know that we're gonna come to each other's rescue. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really, really need it. Like, it's, you know, that's just what it is. And I think because that's the choice that we made. You know what I mean? That's the choice that we decided upon. Is like, you know, even if we're not able to be with each other in this capacity, like it's still, even though negative is happening, still a lot of good that's come out of this. You know what I mean? So I believe that that's why we're still, you know, friends.
For me, I think the same thing. Like, we genuinely do care about each other. Could it be a little codependent? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess just navigating through that circumstances and just having better boundaries, because obviously, like, you know, if you decide to start dating, or if I decide, you know, to go my way, then, you know, we have to be respectful of whoever the next individual will be in our life.
Right.
So.
And I think we have been, you know, I know you say codependent. You said that before. I don't necessarily think it's codependency, because we can live life without each other. I think for us, we have brought the best out of each other. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you hit like another level, you know what I mean? Of you being able to be vocal, you being able to put your foot down, you being able to set boundaries, and then loving yourself. You know what I mean? I think us being the type of people that we overextend for other people, you know, and both of us seeing that in each other, I think that helped us realize, okay, well, let's take time for each other. So at the end of the day, we both, I believe, respect that about each other. And we're just, you know, we're just trying to figure it out, you know.
Is Russell Westbrook making sense to y'all? Because I don't.
You did not just call this nigga Russell Westbrook.
Oh man, oh yeah, he's Russell Westbrook. She's just
And can I just say, looking at him, that freeze frame was perfect. He looks stoned as fuck.
I maybe it's just me, and he has said nothing this whole fucking video.
He said a lot. He really said a lot. It just he's actually said a lot. He said more than definitely she realizes.
I want to know what, because maybe I miss. I feel like I'm missing something. It seems like it's just that
He basically told her to her face, when bullshit goes wrong in my life, you're my safety net. I'm keeping you around so that when some bullshit happens, I can use you to get back on my damn feet. I got you to run back to if whatever situation I'm in with whatever other bitch don't motherfucking work out, because I know how your ass feels about me. He may not have said it directly, but again, subliminals. He knows he got that ace in his back pocket, basically.
in other words, they still fucking.
She's literally the best thing.
He knows for a fact that if he really wanted to, he could double back, fuck her, and just reignite the whole damn thing all over again. And she won't do nor say shit to say no or nothing. He knows he got that wrapped around his fucking finger.
What was you about to say, B?
Yep. He does. Like, she's still, like, he's definitely giving her sweet nothings. She still cares for him, and they secretly, she says codependent, you're codependent. He's like, oh, you say codependent a lot, like we can't live without each other. Like, he can definitely live without this. And he says, oh, you understand your worth because you set boundaries, this and that. And like, you know, you help me be a better person. But at the end of the day, he's still trash.
If nothing else, this man's manipulation game is God tier. This man's manipulation game is God tier.
I'm sorry, Dion. I'm going to disagree. I just think she's a fucking dummy. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because we're older.
A good manipulator knows who to manipulate.
I don't think she's a dummy. I think she just she's holding on too, because at the end of the gene pool, the pool is low.
She can't get them feelings for him out of her fucking system. He understands this, and he might not be taking advantage of it yet, but at some point, you know he's going to.
Damn, I feel like I'm the harsh one around this.
And then and then see the reason I'm able to speak on I used to play the same game. I'm not even gonna lie. What he's doing to her, I used to play the same game. I know what he's doing because I did it before my goddamn self. Come on, man.
I couldn't do it. I'm a bad liar. I'm a terrible liar. So
Oh, it ain't even about telling a lie. It's once you know a motherfucker and you know what to do, what to say, or whatever, to get under their skin, to get them to do whatever it is you want them to do. Oh, come on, man. This what I know what he's doing. I've done it. It's easy. Once you actually know the person, it's so fucking easy.
do you agree, B?
Or that she's getting played,
Yeah.
or no? I think she knows she's getting played. I think she knows.
That's the worst. That's the worst part of it. What you just said is actually the worst part of it. She knows she's being fucked with. She knows she's being used, but because of how she feels toward him, I don't know whatever magic they was doing sexually, whatever magic he was doing sexually to her, or whatever he was doing or saying or whatever that was giving them butterflies or whatever. She's still feeling that shit. She
There was,
knows she's
I
being
think, a
fucked
point
with.
where
She
she
knows she's
said like,
being used, manipulated, whatever, whatever. Again, uh, uh, another music reference. Mr. Raw by Mary J. Blige and Drake. Come on. You know this. You know this motherfucker is no good. You know this motherfucker's a scumbag, but you still want him. It's just something about the motherfucker.
wait, go slide back. There was a point where I think they talked about, if they found another relationship or something like that.
Saying, oh, if I basically the whole thing of if I, you know, if I get into
I don't
whatever
know if she
situation
said if
or
we
whatever,
get back
I
together
know
or
you
I.
don't come to my rescue, or I got your back, and blah blah blah. Again, this is. I know what he's doing. I know this game too well.
No,
I've done this
there
shit
was a
multiple
point. I
times.
think she said if if it might be towards where we was at, but I think she said either. I don't know if she said if we get back together or they get into a relationship or something. I
She's
can't remember.
at some point she said. I think I heard her say something along the lines of, "Oh, if we ever figure it out, or whatever the case may be, like she's still holding on
Yeah.
to something working out between them." And I'm just like,
Okay, so that
eh.
was said because I'm like I
see,
don't know if she had said that part or just
see,
hearing things.
current day me and old school, don't give a fuck version of me is torn. It's like part of me wants to cheer for him, like my nigga, yes, and then part of me wants to tell her, "Shorty, cut him off."
Yeah.
Toxic Dion in the building.
Yeah, negative is happening, still nothing good that's come out of this. You know what I mean?
I
So I believe that's why we're still, friends.
For me, I think the same thing. Like we genuinely do care about each other. Could it be a little codependent? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess just navigating through that circumstances and just having better boundaries because obviously, like if you decide to start dating or if I decide, to go my way, then we have to be respectful of
Mm,
individual.
okay.
pause.
Okay. So she said if we decide to go to start dating again, or I decide to go my way, she knows at this point is like literally the ball is in her court, and she's still in it, and until she chooses to come out of it, then it is what it is.
The trap is laid. He's just waiting for her to walk into it.
You activated my trap card, bitch.
The trap has been laid. He's just waiting for her to throw her ass into it.
What trap?
Man,
Talk to him, Dion. Talk to him.
Okay,
Because I don't think there's really a trap anymore. I think she knows exactly what's going on. She's well aware, and she knows at the end of the
okay,
day, she has
okay.
full
She
ownership.
knows. She knows. But again, she's so into her emotions towards this man and how he would treat her and whatever it is he said to her in the past and this, that, and the third. She just cannot help herself.
Mhm.
She can't help herself. Why do you think a drug addict knowing damn well these drugs is harmful to your body, they can do XYZ to you, they can kill you, whatever, but they're still shooting that shit into their fucking arm, they're still storing that coke. Well, they want the high. They want the high. They want that they know this shit is detrimental to them, but just having that shit in their system just feels good. That's what this is here. She knows full well at this point in time what type of man he is. But
Mhm.
whatever I repeat, whatever it is that he was doing to her or for her, she's become addicted to that. It ain't even necessarily got to be sexual. For real, for real. It ain't even got to be that. But
I believe,
if
I
you
truly
giving a
believe. I think
motherfucker
sis.
something that they are not getting any motherfucker where else, you got them one to fuck over. And that's what's happening here. There was something she was getting from this man that she can't find anywhere else.
All right,
Nah, I
let's.
really do think homegirl literally is the one holding the ball right now.
I'm,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
tell
how much
you,
he wants to think he has it in possession, but the
the
moment she
the ball
finds
might be in her
the
court,
next
but he
guy,
already has his next move plan for whatever decision she makes.
hmm the moment she finds the next guy she feels is comfortable enough, she's gonna cut him off cold turkey. Don't talk to him. Don't know his existence. He's gonna become a person of the past, and it's gonna become real.
And
Right
it,
now,
but
at the
here's the
age
funny
of
part. Here's the funny part about what you're saying. The moment, the moment, whatever other dude fucks up, guess who she gonna call?
yeah, because he's gonna be right there.
Uh
Damn sure ain't Ghostbusters. I'll tell you that. All right,
huh.
let's continue the video.
We have been, I know you say codependency. You said that. I don't necessarily think it's codependency, because we can live life without each other. I think for us, we have brought the best out of each other. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like you hit like another level. You know what I mean? Of you being able to be vocal, you being able to put your foot down, you being able to set boundaries, and then loving yourself. You know what I mean? I think us being the type of people that we overextend for other people, you know, and both of us seeing that in each other, I think that help us realize, okay, well, let's take time for each other. So at the end of the day, we both, I believe, respect that about each other. And we're just trying to figure it out, you know? So, yeah. What are you hesitant to tell me and why?
At this moment, I think I'm very hesitant to share with you that obviously I still care for you and I still love you. But I genuinely don't know if we would be able to like rekindle anything. I do feel like that you want that. It may not be right now, but I do feel like down the line that's something you look forward to or like would hope for. But I just feel like I'm in a different space. And I love you a lot. Like, obviously, you know that. But, you know, it's hard to get past certain things that happen in our relationship and all this.
Dragging him along.
Yeah, and I understand that, and I accept that. I think for me, I'm not really hesitant to tell you anything. I think for me, I'm always pretty open with you. I always have been, to tell you how I feel, tell you what I think and things like that. So I understand that. I wouldn't necessarily say hopeful, but you don't know, you
Yeah.
don't know. So I guess just that not knowing does you kind of gnaw at me sometimes. But I'm always open.
Ray, please pause. Hold on. Pause.
I think
This man is smooth. Oh shit, this man is smooth.
he,
Yo, this nigga is good.
he's trying, and
Yo,
he's
this
like
nigga is good.
he's like it's not over until I say it's over. She's
No,
trying to
This
move on.
nigga is good.
She's trying her hardest to move on. He's like, it ain't over till I say it's over.
Man, this is good.
you see, I know
And
her.
then what makes it worse is Shorty basically just told him that he has her in a chokehold.
See, I
She
think
literally just sat there and
being
told
real
him
delusional
he
about it.
has her in the chokehold. Come on.
I can literally, like, I literally spin her whole personality to y'all from the beginning. Like, she's flirting with him, smiling at him, doing all this, cutesy stuff. And I'm telling you, the moment she finds the next guy, this how she's like, she can tell he's a snake waiting for the right moment, you know, to get his prey. But at the thing, she already seen that in him. She's had him. She knows she don't want him. And yes, she does this flirty thing. She smiles at you. She talks to you sweetly. If she needs, like, if she has something at home that's broken, needed fixed, she can call him to help her out. She like if she's ever running, something's wrong. She got his number on speed dial. She can always know he'll come right through. Or she probably cooks for him a couple of times, just in between to make sure he don't forget I'm still here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but she literally has him in a chokehold, and once she finds her next guy, that's
It's the other way around. It's the
it
other
is
way
not.
around.
He still
It's the
wants
other way
her.
around. He
He
he has her in the chokehold. It's the other way around.
no, he
I
still wants her. If she was to say right now,
I'm
let's
telling
get in a
you,
relationship,
did you not hear what she just said to him?
Hold up,
yeah,
Dion, let
she
her finish. Let
said
her finish. Let her finish.
she
Let her finish.
says, I'm hesitant to tell you, what you want to hear. She's saying, I don't want to tell you, hell no, I don't want to be with you no more because I don't want to lose that security blanket in case times get rough. That's what she's telling you. Like,
It's not that.
it is that. And that's, I'm telling you, the
It's
thing
not
is,
that.
a lot of people that, Ray, you know how military people is, especially these fake BH fraud folks.
Yeah.
You will say what you have to say to make sure, like, oh, don't leave yet. So I feel like she playing him, and he may pretend like he has
It's
like the upper
it's
hand,
the
but she
other
really
way
is doing all the
around.
cutesy stuff, the constantly smiling at him, constantly giving him these eyes, and constantly like making him feel. But why she's hesitant? No,
It's
but I don't want to
it's
be
the
in a
other
relationship with
way
you. I just can't,
around.
No, she don't want him.
Or it's either the other way around, or it's a combination of them either wanting or using each other to a degree.
Hmm He gon' he's getting what he can get. Whatever she's willing to give him, he's
Let me tell you
accepting it
something.
and
Let me tell
taking
you
it
something.
and waiting for her to
And hold up. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to sound hella sexist when I say this, and I apologize in advance. I'm sorry, but everything about a female, everything y'all do is based on emotion. Let's be all the way honest. Everything a woman does is based on motherfucking emotions. And there are certain things. She's the type of chick. She comes off to me as the type. She wears her heart on her damn sleeve.
Like go
Whatever
fast.
she's thinking, whatever she's feeling, whatever, ain't no masking that. So all that smiling and this, that's what you seeing. That's her heart fluttering just being in dude's presence. He has her. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is. He has her. She knows this and can't fight it.
No, I think even you gotta also remember from the beginning, he wanted to be with her, right? And he brought that girl to the party, and homegirl was all up because she wasn't really feeling it. Like she didn't want to be in a relationship.
Uh huh.
When he brought
But it
that girl
was,
to the party, and
but
homegirl kissed
that was
him,
the dagger. That's
and
the dagger right
no,
there. That's the dagger. Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, you've heard this term, right? A woman does not want a man that other women do not want. You've heard that term, right?
hmm
The moment he kissed that other bitch, oh, that was a dagger. That was it. That was it. And then on top of that, did it in her face. Why he lied about the shit? I have no fucking clue. But did it in her face.
she been checked out, like you said. She was zoned out. She been
He
zoned out. She ain't never
he
zoned
he
back
knew what
in.
he was doing the entire time. She again knows the spot she's in, knows knows where knows where they stand in terms of whatever between them, but at the same time, she cannot help but want him. She can't help it.
I, I have a feeling
She's
she
stuck.
gives me Taurus vibes. Like I have a feeling she might be a
Leave the
Taurus.
zodiac bullshit out of this, please.
No, I'm telling you.
Leave the zodiac bullshit
Watch,
out of this, please. I'm not even gonna
watch
let you start that.
by the time this thing finished, you gonna be like, damn, come on. Let's keep watching because I got a feeling your thought process is gonna eventually change because I already see the type of person that she is.
There's
And
only one
this
thing she can do. There's only one thing that can really happen here that I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I was wrong. It's really one thing, and then let's see if that happens.
This is a very good bun. I just want she, that bun is neat. That's a very neat bun.
That's how I
mhm.
always been. So
I guess we shall see.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's it. Really, that's it.
They're both playing games.
Mhm.
What do you feel is the biggest challenge to our relationship right now, and what should we do about it?
Good question.
I think it's still like some resentment and some things like,
Mhm.
or I think it's still some lingering feelings about that. So I think until we're able to, I think for me, and that's why I'm here is like reconciliation, being able to reconcile about some things and come to peace and forgiveness on some things.
Mhm.
So for me, that's the main thing, and I think that's the hardest thing. That's why we bump heads so much sometimes because you're adamant at how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think because of how you feel and because of how I feel, and like both of us feeling like maybe we didn't get a chance to speak our mind in certain places. Like now I have to say how I feel. Like I won't. And I know you being a person where you were not a very vocal person to now you are vocal, like you have to say how you feel because you don't want to be, looked over or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because obviously at times, like I would try to talk to you
Yeah.
even when, I couldn't per se, and you wouldn't listen. It was more so like your voice had to be heard. And when I tried to express my voice, like, it was kind of like put to the back burner. So now, like, obviously, at times I scream
Yeah.
because it's like you're not listening.
Mhm.
I need you to listen to what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I think just a lot of different things happened.
Mhm.
And I feel like I've been trying to be your friend. And I feel like you don't want that, or you're not willing to accept that friendship.
Mhm.
Because you said, little slick remarks, oh my gosh, I can't wait till you get a man so you can leave me alone, and stuff like that. And that's hurtful. You laughing,
Yeah.
but it's not funny,
Yeah.
because I genuinely want, to be your friend. And, but sometimes it just sucks because I feel like maybe that's not in our story,
Mhm.
Thoughts about that?
He's so fucking good.
I
He's
don't think
good.
I personally do not think he cares. I don't think he cares at
He's
all.
good. Ooh, man, this is good.
I don't think he cares at all. She over here like expressing her feelings. He's like, okay, whatever.
Again, he knows he has her wrapped around his fucking finger. Damn, he's good.
Uh,
And I'm always open to being friend. I think for me, just still dealing with emotions, just like you might be dealing with from the relationship, and things that I struggle with. You know what I mean? I think still having some of that in the back of my mind is like, okay, well, I don't want to put I want to be a friend, but then my feelings are still sensitive. I'm still healing, so I'm still trying to figure out how to kind of walk that line. And that's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not always normal, but that's for us to figure out. But I'm also at a point now where I just kind of just go with it. Like I just go wherever it goes. So that's where I'm at.
Isn't this what the young is called? The Riz? He's like rizzing her or some shit like that.
Again, he's good. He is good.
I
Oh shit, he's good. Oh shit.
okay. Video's almost over. Let's finish it out.
Wait. Run back that last sentence.
I want to be a friend, but then my feelings are still sensitive. I'm still healing, so I'm still trying to figure out how to kind of walk that line. And that's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not always normal, but that's for us to figure out. But I'm also at a point now where I just kind of just go with it. Like I just go wherever it goes. So
Damn.
why do you?
Damn.
Why do you love me? Let's look at it.
And
Look, she all smiles. She is all smiles.
see, if no, I want to hear the answer before I say what I was about to say. I want to hear her answer. I want to hear her response.
All right.
I love you because you are always there for me. You are very selfless. Literally, you will drop anything at the moment that I call you, like to rescue me. Like even when I was having bad cycles, you would literally come bring me soup or bring me anything like that I asked for. So you just loving me the way that you do, it makes me want to love you and just be there for you as much as I can because you extended yourself to me, so I want to do the same. If this were to be our last conversation ever, what would
Okay,
you?
I'm sorry. Pause. Stop. Pause. Because you're a so-called friend. Okay, still
By the way,
doing
you lost
rapper
five on the
shit.
narcissistic bet.
So what?
You lost $5 on the narcissistic bet. She did not mention him being a narcissist at all.
Okay, we'll hash it out later. Anyway, this so everything that she would want from her man, her boyfriend, whatever she's getting from him. Basically, that's what I just heard.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so now the fuck what? Because he's still doing shit that you would anticipate, like you would expect him to do if he was your man.
Yeah, but she don't want to be in a relationship with him.
So that might prove B's point of she's using him more than he's using her.
But at the same time,
I think they still fucking on the low, but this is coming closer to B's point than it is to yours. If she's getting what she's getting from him without really giving it to him,
She
it's
literally
gotta.
says he's dropped what he's doing to go help her. I'm telling you, like she gives him
again,
all these smiles, these cute faces, and like reassurance. But you told him like you don't want to be in a relationship,
let's
and you
see.
know he
I
wants to
want
be back in a relationship, which he has said. It's not like he lied and said he don't want to be in a relationship with her again. He likes to chase. He's just not good in a relationship.
I'm wondering if it's gonna flip and she's gonna ask him the same question.
Live streaming is on.
All right, go ahead. As you were saying?
Okay, I'm sorry, but like, first of all, a smart person, if you are using someone, you're not going to tell them they're being used
I disagree.
unless
I disagree.
unless it's under like very like certain and specific circumstances. I guess I feel like in a situation like this, if you're using a motherfucker, you're not going to tell them they're being used.
But she never told him he was being used. The way she worded it was like he was a man. Like he does what
Exactly.
he's supposed to do as a man. She reassured him that he's a great man.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. So
But she's using him. That's still the
but
regardless of how she
he's
worded,
low key
how big
using
the
her as
smile is,
well.
how sweet she makes it sound, how many times she like pats
But
his
he's
leg
using her as
or
well
like,
in the same
smell at him.
way.
She's still using him until she finds
He's
someone that can,
he's using her, but he's doing the same shit. He's doing the same shit. He's doing the
no,
same shit. He's doing the same thing to her. Whether she knows it or not, I think what I think is happening here is he to a degree knows he's being used, and she doesn't understand that she's being used. They're using each other.
she
It's
don't
that
understand.
one is aware and one isn't.
Man, they keep thinking she delusional. I'm telling you,
I
sis is not delusional.
I
I started to peep sis out in the beginning. Homegirl is playing the game.
he's playing it right the fuck back and winning.
I don't know who's winning. I
He
don't know. I'm
he's
leaning.
winning on
I'm
again
sorry.
as someone
I
who's
wouldn't
played
say
the
he
same
winning.
game that this dude is playing. He's winning on the subliminal side of things.
I'm sorry,
Nah.
Br. I'm a lean toward. You had me in the moment, but I'm leaning towards B right now. I'm kind of.
The only way she gets out of this, pretty much, she gotta find a whole new dude that does basically everything he does and then some. That's it. That's it.
This
That's her
is
only
how
way
I
out of this.
knew. This is how I knew homegirl was crazy. She said, "It's either we get back in a relationship, or I let you go." She didn't say, "Or that's what." And he said, "I want to be with you. Like I'm just going with the flow." Like his whole mantra was like, "I want to be with you." And she's like, "We might get back together, or I'm just gonna have to let you go when I get into a relationship." So she's very clear with it, and that's what he's
Okay,
saying.
but then let me ask you this: you saw how she was so upset about him kissing another woman and all of that, right?
This is what I was trying to explain to you. This is how it works. When they first got in their relationship, she did not want to be in a relationship with him. But when he brought that girl to the party, And her being her personality, she realized he's a great guy. He does all these things. So I'm not gonna allow this woman to come through and think she gonna disturb what I got going on.
Which
So what she
which
did was she
proves
wined and dined
which
him after
proves
his birthday
which
party.
proves my point.
Gave
Which proves my point. What he did was a fucking power move with that other broad. What he did was a fucking power move.
Dion, did you not see what happened? Then she was like, "Oh, okay, we'll work it." And
And
then
then,
she
and then that
let him
was, let
go
me tell you,
again.
no, stop. Let me tell you something. That was such a power move to the point where he kissed another broad in front of her and probably still got the draws
Child,
on his birthday.
she
Think about that one. Think
she
about
had
that one.
the full she had full control of the situation. Homegirl literally
She had
stopped his
control.
play.
Okay, she had
She
control of the
stopped his play.
situation, but still chose to go home with him. She still chose to go home with the motherfucker. She
Yes,
could have. She could
and
have
guess what he's
easily
still
been like, "I'm gonna
doing?
let." Oh, okay. No, listen.
He is
She.
stopping
Wait,
everything he
hold
has
on,
to
hold on, hold on,
do
hold on,
and
hold on, hold on,
answer
hold on,
her
hold on,
phone
hold on,
call. Yeah.
hold on. She could have easily been like, okay, rather than wait, did you kiss her, whatever, whatever, and lying about you, whatever, whatever. Okay, she could have easily been like, okay, I see you. Okay, I see you got that going on. I'm gonna be on my way. I'm gonna leave you to your devices with old girl. She could have done that, but instead, she still went home with him.
Yeah, I know her.
No, you don't.
I swear to God, her personality type.
No,
This,
no. She. I'm telling you, she is losing this game. Whatever this
I think
game
the
that they're
thing is
playing with one another, they're lose. She's
but the
losing.
thing
She's
is, you
losing
see her as being so sweet because she's always
until
smiling, and
until
the way
she
she
gets with
talks
a
is very
completely different
low,
dude.
is very like girly, very cutesy, very feminine,
Until
very soft.
I feel
So
like until
she
she
gives
gets
you
with a
like
completely
this.
different dude, she's just she's stuck.
I don't think she's stuck. I think she's ruthless. She
It's not that. It's not that. And then I get the whole girl power thing, and you want her to be the one to triumph in the end. But trust me, what's happening here? She's lost. She lost a long time ago. What's happening here? She lost. She lost a while ago. She just doesn't want to take the L.
Yeah, if you don't want to see it, it's okay. Everyone else is
I
seeing
see
it
what's
but
happening
you.
here. She doesn't want to take the L.
And how come everyone else, I'll tell you, by the end of this thing, you will realize, like, yo, but I guess I can't force you to see what we all can see, Dion. Because I know for a fact it's the
Ray, what are
feminine energy that
you?
she's
Okay,
sending out
hold
that
on,
makes you
Ray.
think
What am I
she's so
missing
weak.
here? Ray, what am I missing here?
I think they both try to play each other. If you want my personal opinion, she 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 is controlling the relationship because she's getting what she want and not really and without getting into a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said before, at first, if you remember the first thing you said, at first he didn't realize what he had, and then now that he realized that he fucked up, he's trying to make up for it by being a good dude. So I think she's controlling him by that. I think he is also knows that he got his power that he could probably still get something out of him because I still think they're fucking. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
they are.
I think they're fucking.
100%. Why would she get why that until she finds somebody else she want to add into the rotation that she feels is like, good enough, she's not gonna let him go.
So I think it's one of those moments where she's like, I'm going to have you until I'm done with you, and I feel like he still feels like I can, you may think you're done with me, but you're not really because
Yeah.
I can still get it, but
He
if I could,
And
she's just looking for someone better.
again, he knows how to pull her back.
Yeah, he knows how to pull her back, but it's going to
but
be a
he's
day
not
when she
pull.
finds
First
someone
of all,
better.
to pull someone back, they would have to have left. She has not left. She's still in the same spot. So he's not pulling her back. If she wants, because if she don't want it, she's not gonna go have sex with him. But if she wants it, she's gonna do it, and she makes sure to constantly, refresh it here and there, just so he knows that okay, we're still good to go. And she's like calling him and having him do whatever she needs to be done. But the moment she gets what she needs, it's like her personality switch, and he knows that, and that's why he says they be arguing, and it's because sis, that child sis is manipulative.
Nah, I don't think it's that.
It's that feminine energy y'all looking at, and y'all just assume like, oh, she's this and that, but it's really just she's playing this like sweet, innocent, like bubbly girl. And after listening for a while, I was like, time out, because at first I thought she was dumb. I really did, but after keep on listening, I'm just like,
She
no, she's not dumb.
ain't she ain't dumb. She just in her feelings.
No, she not even in her feelings because she told him she don't want him. And she didn't
She
like sugarcoat she didn't want him. She
she's
said, she's like, I don't want you.
what what
But
okay
I'm hesitant to say I don't
hold on
want you
hold on hold
because
up
I
hold
know
up.
the moment I really say I don't want you, and I let you free,
No.
I'm not gonna get that,
What were her
if
exact
I call
words?
you, come
No.
help me, you'll help me if my
Stop.
car runs out of
Stop.
gas, or
Stop.
my,
Stop. Stop.
you know,
Stop. Stop.
Let him
No.
finish.
No. No.
Dio,
No.
Dio, Dio,
No.
let him
No.
finish.
No. No.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Is that it, B? Or you got?
mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Dion.
All right. She straight up said multiple times that she still loves the guy, right?
But I said that in the beginning, they still care for each other, they still love each other. You can
Okay,
see
no,
it from the way they
hold on,
conversate.
hold on, no, hold on. I'm talking in regards to I'm what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
So she said multiple times already that she still loves the guy, right? That fact alone contradicts everything you just said.
Not really. Not really.
I,
Not really.
why would
Keep going. Keep going though.
she?
I just disagree with you.
So so did she tell him that she still loves him, or did she tell him that she's using him? Which one is it?
Yeah,
She
she
told him
loved
all
him,
of
but
that.
she did. She said all of that. She loved him, but she loves him to not get back into a relationship with him because he know
Exactly.
that he ain't. Obviously, he's not the relationship type of person, and
Mm-hmm.
they already been through that shit. So it's like you can still love a person, but you just know that they're not for you in a romantic relationship type of vibe. And I think that's what
Yeah.
she's trying to say.
But he's like, he
Mm,
gives her sweet, sweet nothings. Like he definitely does be raising it up. But at the end of the day, she still has control. Like I can see it from the things she say. Now, I don't know exactly the reason why, because clearly, if you're dating her and she's still friends with a lot of her exes, that's definitely a red flag.
All my exes
Like
are exes.
I
I
wouldn't want
mean,
to be in nobody relationship, and your ex is still best friends. What? That's weird.
may I ask why, B? May I ask why?
Hmm?
May I ask why?
Didn't y'all break up? Like if y'all broke up,
okay.
y'all done with, over with,
It
and
ain't
you're
got
now in a new
what
relationship.
what's done is done. If you have an issue with the fact that I'm still friends with someone after we done been romantic with each other, we're over and done with one another. I don't know what to tell you because this person, regardless of the capacity, this person was in my life before you.
Then they
For
can
one,
stay in your life, and I can just walk out. Me,
okay, bye, bye.
me,
Ah,
my personality.
you
I'm
can't
not
just.
staying friends with an ex to be friends with an ex, or just in case me and the guy I'm with don't like work out. I got my ex to fall back on,
You
or
ain't
blase blase,
you ain't always
or
got to be just because you and a motherfucker ex boyfriend or girlfriend don't mean
it's
you got to be enemies with the motherfucker.
yeah. But that's so. The thing is, you find somebody that like that matches you equally. If I refuse to still remain friends or in a friendly terminology with or like with the ex. So we're still constantly texting each other, or if something pops up, or I'm inviting you to this and that. And
And
my man also has friends, like, his ex, he's friends with all his exes. Then we both match. Like, we both cool with it. If I
I'm
say I don't
I'm
like talk,
I'm
I don't
friends
have
with
no friendships or no
I
relationships
mean
with
I'm
my
friends with
exes,
only
and I
two
want
of
a
my
man
exes.
who don't have like who's still not in a friendly relationship with his exes still. Like, if y'all let go, you cut her off. They cut. I wouldn't want to be, oh, I'm still here just chilling, just kicking with my exes, and I'm with you. Yeah, why would I make you uncomfortable? Even if it's not uncomfortable for you, it still
You
makes me feel like, damn, like I
you
respect you enough
more you
to
more
cancel that
like,
friendship.
you do know you do know you kind of proved part of what I was saying earlier.
What?
Where to begin? Where to begin?
That I respect my ex, I mean, my current relationship to not be friends with my ex, and I
You
want a
can be
partner
okay.
that
Hold on.
will show me the same respect.
You can be friends with someone you used to date or fuck with or whatever, and still have that respectful boundary within a current sexual or romantic partner.
Hmm.
I'm friends with two of my ex-girlfriends. My current knows both of them, has met them in person. And everything is there's no weird vibe, there's no bad blood. It's nothing there. Niggas is just cool. Hell, I used the one of my exes works at when I was working two jobs, the job I had to quit.
But the thing
So
is still,
so yeah, me and one of my exes were coworkers I work with. But anyway,
yeah. But the thing is, you in your relationship, y'all are okay with that. See, that's the thing you fail to realize. That's you in your relationship. Y'all are both okay with still communicating with your exes. Me and the person I choose to be with, if we can't come to that same term like agreement, then it's not gonna work out. I'm not gonna bend over
but the
backwards
other
for that
but
for
but
that
the other
one that
but
to
then
compromise that, oh, just so you can keep talking
the
to your exes. No,
but the
that's just
other
something I
thing
just
the other thing is this, okay? Me and my two exes who I'm friends with, the friendship between me and both of these women was established well before I got with who I'm with now. Well before. So now comes the question of, oh, am I this insecure of a person to where I have to make somebody choose between their friend and myself? purely because this friend they were romantic with or whatever at one point, and by that insecure, that petty or whatever of a person.
What does
That's something that you got to ask yourself.
what does insecurity has to do with setting boundaries? That's the thing you fell into realizing. What I said is, you and your relationship. That's the boundaries that y'all are okay with. Me and the person that I choose to become a partner with. These are boundaries that we should all be equally on. So I don't want. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, it's
You
cool
you
for me if
don't
and like,
you don't
oh,
have
and
a
he be like,
you
oh,
don't have
it's
an
cool
ex
for you to
you
do
don't
that.
have an ex
That's just
boyfriend
not
number
who I am.
that you like
It's not
chit chat
about
with on
being
occasion.
insecure. That's the same
Hold
thing
on,
you were saying
wait.
where, oh,
Let
the
me
passport bros, oh, the black girls are mad because they're going to form. No, it's not about insecurity. It's about
hold up,
what things are you in your like.
hold up.
Even Steve Harvey said that he does not have no female friends. It's not about Marjorie being insecure. Like it's just certain things you have to realize.
Steve Harvey is one of the last person on God's green earth that I'm taking relationship advice from. Sorry, not sorry. Let's start with that. Second,
Dion,
Steve Harvey don't put up some bomb ass advice. I don't.
I don't
but Dion,
fuck
I
that.
don't think you getting
Fuck that
it.
nigga.
I
Anyway,
think you're like one of the hardest persons like in communication. You really like struggle in communication. I'm convinced because now you done said it's somebody insecurity problems when they have boundaries in regards to like still communicating with the ex. It's a respect thing. It's not about insecurities. It's a respect thing. And depending on how like what the respect level is on both sides, like if you and the person you're with, if that's like something that's your okay, this is what I'm not gonna lose any of my
see,
friendship.
and then here's okay.
Then that's okay.
Okay,
You pick somebody
here's
that is
my
okay with it.
here's my thoughts on that. Okay, as from where I stand. Okay, just personal opinion. You're cool with whatever ex boyfriend. You're cool. You're cool with an ex girlfriend or whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. As long as you're not actively fucking this person, you can fuck them all the fuck you want. I don't care. You know why? Because at the end of the day, that nigga ain't me.
Mhm.
That nigga can't do the shit that I do. That nigga can't give you what I could give you. Otherwise, you would still be with that motherfucker. You'd have never broke up with him. You'd still be romantically involved with him. Yet, you are here cuddled up with me. Why? Because I'm clearly doing something right that the other guy was not doing. So, why am I going to concern myself about an ex when, again, you are right here with me, huddled up with me? For what? Why am I going to worry about him? For what?
And once again, it goes back to my thing: is you in your relationship, you're okay. Your bottom line is you're not canceling out any of your friends that you had relationship with. You're not canceling them out, and the person you're with agrees is okay with that. And so that's not a problem for y'all. For me and the person that I'm with, if I tell him I don't want him talking to any of his exes still, more than likely he probably ain't even got his ex's phone number still or conversate with them to begin with. But if I say that he says that's a no, then that's an instant no for me. That's just instant red flag for me. And that's just not about it's about a respect thing. It's not about it being insecure. It's just if these are things that these are your no's, your like definite no's, why would I sit there like keep on allowing it and be like, well, eventually he'll change, right? Eventually, like he'll stop talking to them, and then I know it bothers me. Like why? Like why would somebody? That's the thing about people be dating people wanting to change them. No, don't date them thinking they're gonna change. Date exactly what they are.
Oh, I 100% agree with you on that. A person has to change on their own. You can be the thing that inspires said change, but they have to make that decision to do certain things or stop doing certain things depending on the situation completely on their own. You could be the inspiration, but that's it.
Okay.
I think both y'all got some points, and if y'all don't mind, even though I hate to interrupt this argument, we got a minute left in this video. let's
No,
let's
let's
wrap it
keep
up.
going.
All right. What would you never want me to forget?
Want me to forget?
That I love you and that I want the best for you. You know, at the end of the day, that's it. You know, and I know you gave it. I accept all that you've given. I see you. I recognize all the work that you put in. I know sometimes you don't think that I do, but I see everything that you've done. I know that you tried your best, and I'm cool. I'm at peace with it. So
Agree. I would want you to know that I love you as well, and that I obviously want always the best for you.
yeah,
I want you to be the best version of yourself. I want you to fight for yourself, and I just want you to know that I love
yeah, love you too, man. It's all good.
you.
Hey there,
She's so fake.
watching. If this video inspired you to have
her,
impulse control,
her crying at the end was the deal breaker for me. That's the dagger.
I think that's what he was talking about. Is that she over there? She had to
She's
throw
so
that little,
fake.
she had to throw that little extra shit in there. It was
Exactly.
just
That fake ass tears. Goodbye. Because if you want to cry about that, why you don't go back with him? Why you don't get back in a relationship? Don't bring them fake tears to let him think you still care for him, that like you still want to be in it. But she's like fighting against, bro. It's so fake.
I don't know.
No, that's fake.
I don't know.
She could have
I
easily,
still I still think
went
there's
into a
something there.
relationship. But she like gives you these fake tears, which she probably does. Like, I really do care for you and I love you so much. But no, she don't want him back. But she holding him hostage
She wants him back.
while
She
he
knows that it won't. But again, we're not bad people, just bad to get. She wants him back, but she knows it's just gonna lead to a fucking catastrophe if they get involved with each other romantically again. She still wants it. She knows what'll happen.
this was a good one. There's two different viewpoints.
And again, him with the mind games throughout the course of the whole thing, he's fucking good. He is really good.
I still think she a dummy, but that's just me.
It's see, I will
They
say
both.
one thing I will agree with material
They
like
both.
on
Yeah, they
is
both some
that
dummies. I would say that. Yeah, they both some dummies.
the one thing I will agree upon is that they're both using each other. They're just using each other
Mm-hmm.
in different ways.
Yep.
They're damn sure using one another. They're just using one another in completely different ways.
Mm.
He knows one step he got her, one wrong step he got her back. he can do whatever he want with her, to her, whatever. You know, he again, he knows he's got that wrapped around his finger, and it's the same thing with her. It's just it boils down to intention. It boils down to intention. Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like she now wants a relationship, wants the whole 9 yards with him, but knows what kind of person he is, knows what could potentially go down if they get back together. And as bad as she wants him, can't won't follow through because she knows the end what's going to be the end result. In the
I'm not
case
convinced that
of
she want a relationship with him. I'm
in
not
the
convinced
case
on that.
of in the case of the guy, he is playing just in terms of, you know, appealing to her feelings, the whole manipulation thing. He's doing and saying everything on his end to a fucking T. His manipulation game is on point. That shit is God tier. I need this man's fucking Instagram or TikTok or whatever the fuck, man. This nigga give me lessons. The fuck? And I was horrible in my 20s, let me tell you. Whew. This nigga could give me lessons. Shit.
This was good, right? I like this little video. Even though we saw 2 different versions of the video.
You know, that was going to be my next question. What did y'all think of the video? Obviously, first off, thank you, B, for the video. That was a great video. And I wanted your thoughts on the video.
Dion saw a whole nother version of the video than I saw. In the beginning, I saw a dumb chick. I was like, damn, this is really just, she's delusional. But as I got to hear more from her and more from her, I realized she's not delusional. She's just, she's getting what she can get, and not losing,
Which ain't much.
a single woman. She's probably like in her,
She's
20
20 something.
something,
She gotta be
30.
20 something. The oldest I'll give, she looks young in the face. The oldest I'll give her is 25. The oldest I'll give her
Yeah,
is 25.
Yeah. So,
yeah, they both look
and
very young.
so and at the end of the day, I think she lives on her own. And men, regardless of how society wants to pretend men can't do much or something, but y'all still can do a whole lot. Like, it's a lot of things that she probably don't do, which probably and he comes in and he helps her out tremendously. Because at the end of the day, he still has that protector vibe. He still has that handyman vibe, which is just natural instinct for a guy if they really want to. And he seems like he
But
can do
for
some
him to
handyman
keep
stuff.
up the game, he's playing, he has to play that part. He has to put on that role.
And that's a major part. Regardless of how small you think it is, a major part. And until she
It's
can
the
find
one.
somebody that can
It's the
do that
one and the
part,
only thing it's the one and the only disadvantage to what he's doing and how he was doing it. Again, the sweet talk and everything else. Again, all the shit that he was doing, all the shit that he was saying, I played the same game. And the woman in question, I ended up winning her back. everything he was doing, everything he was saying, again, I've done it. I've done it successfully. Now, I want to tell you this. I don't know how old that video is or whatever. I don't. Between the two of them, if anything occurred between them physically, I'm sure I don't know. But some words were definitely exchanged between the two of them in private.
The video was 3 weeks. The video was made 3 weeks ago.
Okay. So after the whole thing of doing that interview and everything, some words was exchanged between them in private.
Mhm.
Now, what may have occurred? First of all, Ray, what you said about them still fucking each other, they are. They are.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that wasn't like a big secret or the box. Wasn't like a big secret. It was like, yeah, they fucking.
Hmm.
But again, it boils down to intention. She wants the whole relationship. She wants the whole shebang. He don't. He's getting what he wants, which is the pussy.
No, he said he wants the. She don't want the
I was
relationship.
about to say, I'm pretty sure he wanted the relationship too, much more than the pussy.
I
She don't want to be in a relationship with him no more.
But
if push come, if situation does come together at like the perfect junction, he would definitely go back in a relationship with him. But her point right now, with where they at right now, she good where she at. She's getting the benefits of being in a relationship with him, not being in a relationship with him.
nah. I don't agree with that. Because okay, you know what? I tell you what I said. I take back what I said a moment ago. It's the relationship thing between the two of them. I think it's something they both want, but how do I? Okay, in terms of the romantic relationship between them, it's something I think they both want, but I think it's a case of him wanting to kind of, I guess, have his cake and eat it too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think he's getting his cake and eating it? But I feel like the cake is more or less the relationship, not the sex. And I'm pretty sure like she doesn't mind the sex, but she's not gonna really give him the relationship that I guess he wants. I mean, he already fucked up, so I don't think she's going back to that. But obviously, there's still
No. Again, that power move of having that other woman there.
Dion,
There's,
I think we just gonna
I'm
have
sorry.
to agree.
Hold on. First of all, I'm sorry. There is absolutely no way in fuck that you can convince me that he did not do that intentionally.
Dion, we just have to agree to
I don't think he
disagree.
got the result that he wanted.
He did that shit intentionally. That whole thing about him kissing the other woman, or the whole birthday thing, and he did that intentionally. Ain't no way you can convince me otherwise. He did that intentionally. He knew what he was doing. That was intentional. There's no convincing me otherwise. He knew.
We all know.
Just and I'm saying that just for the pure fact of, again, if I had the intention of spending my day, regardless if it's my birthday or not, if I have my intention of spending my time with a particular person, I'm gonna want it to be between me and that person. There's no reason for a third party to be involved unless there was an ulterior
No,
motive.
all his friends was there.
Okay, but this particular woman in particular, he was kissing on and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, when he went to go walk her to her car,
That was an
that's when.
ulterior motive. That was to get under her skin. You
Mhm.
can't convince me otherwise. I don't give a fuck.
I
We
mean,
know,
she probably was
we
gonna
know
give it to
that.
him anyway.
It's,
Gonna give it to him.
When
Obviously, she
he
made the
invited
birthday for him.
homegirl,
that's what netted him that birthday pussy that night.
I think she was gonna give it to him regardless, you kissed the girl or not.
that
So
just that just that just made the
Yeah,
timeline move
I
on.
mean, she might have been planning to fuck him regardless, but that was the insurance policy to make sure.
uh I don't know. I mean, I feel like okay. I'm gonna say this. Y'all both got points. I feel like both y'all got some points in there. It's like I do feel like both of them was trying to play the game. I guess the question really is who really has the upper hand in the game. Obviously, Material Life think that she does, and you think the guy has the upper hand in the game. Um, I still think they're both dummies, but that's just me. I think that's just my opinion. I feel like both of them are just with each other until they can find someone better.
Hmm. I agree with that.
That makes sense.
And honestly, he probably is. The guy is probably right. She's definitely one of those girls that you want that will elevate you. Make you like want better for yourself. Probably get a better position and stuff like that. She's definitely the one that with that mindset that makes him like, yo, I can definitely be a boss. I can do this. I can do that. I can do better. And he probably is that type of guy that could do better. But I don't think she's gonna stick around to to see the fruit harvest.
I mean, here's the last thing I'm gonna say about this entire thing. One of two things needs to happen here. Either option A, because the feelings and the emotions and blah 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 between them are still obvious. Are y'all gonna get back together or no? That's where I'm at with that. Are y'all gonna get back together and hash out whatever I need to hash out, patch whatever I need to patch up or not? Because you know y'all are both. The truth of the matter is they're both kind of sort of trying to play each other, and they're both failing. You feel me?
I'm listening. Yeah, keep going.
So now it's just like, look. At some point, someone has to grow a set of balls and be like, all right, look, let's stop the games. What is this? You know, the vibe I'm getting is that again, they both feel a certain type of way towards each other. They're both trying to play it off. They're trying to more or less trying to like play each other to see who's the weak link, who's gonna break first and do X, Y, Z, and it's just for both of them, it's just not really going the way they intend. She wants whatever she wants from him, and is not getting it in its entirety, and vice versa. He wants whatever he wants from her, and is not getting it in its entirety. And it's just a matter of, okay, are y'all gonna try to make something happen here, or y'all gonna leave each other the fuck alone? That's what this boils down to for me. Y'all are either gonna make something happen or no. And if it's no, then it needs to be no. Like, cut all ties.
All right, B, I'm gonna let you have the final say, and then we're going to wrap it up. So go ahead.
Oh, I ain't got no more to say. We can wrap it up. We all have our opinions, which was really great opinions. I think we all watched the version through our lenses, which was really great. So I feel like we all came up with like everyone's opinion was very great. We all saw, like, I could see where Dion comes from, like with the narcissist guy, and his Riz is definitely up is top tier. So
Yeah,
I think we did a
because
great job.
they're gaming each other. They're clearly gaming each other.
All right. This 13-minute video was definitely not, wasn't expecting to be almost 2 hours.
Hey man.
Yeah, but there's a lot of mechanics going on here.
So have fun editing this down, right? Because you will definitely have a whole lot of great content.
Yeah, quality content. That's what we need.
That is definitely more than content.
What did I say before we jump on? I said it's gonna be a good episode. So y'all definitely didn't let me down. So with that being said, great video, B. Thank you for the video you done sent me. And Dion, I'm glad you could join us here at the after party as well.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about this. This is me. My presence in the midst of this is purely due to me being nosy. So,
we literally said this yesterday.
shout out to me being nosy as fuck.
We do this after party. Well, it's normally every Wednesday, but it was definitely not given Wednesday because my eyes did not want to stay up. But normally we don't do after party on Friday, but this was still really good though.
Friday is the best day for an after party. Shit.
We could, because it was just Wednesday was just convenient because it was right before podcast day. But we can still do it on Fridays. Like, it's up to Ray's schedule.
But then again, like this video it has to be a topic that's worthy thereof. The after party. It has to be something we can go in depth on, like we did tonight.
Oh no, the after parties definitely get long, and we watch videos, we reenact, we talk, and we do break them down because me and Crystal and Father was like the week before.
Yeah.
And that was same thing, long too.
Yeah. The week before this, it was her and Father, and we broke down on that. And then the week before that, it was her and Crystal. And then it's been a lot of breaking down for like these short videos. There's been a lot of breaking down.
Oh yeah, because Father was like the I think we did the 12 sex things or things that girls don't like that men do. That was a real good one.
Yeah.
I should have been there for that conversation.
So after party,
you're gonna have to send me that video because
I'll send it, but it's on my channel. I'll send it. You know,
You still didn't look at that?
your girl Shay Shakur came through. She was like, "Damn, she pulled up late though." But
Yeah, yeah, I saw.
she Shakur. I want to say Shay. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Shay, but it's she Shakur. But
It must be like that. A multiple things. 'Cause everybody be calling themselves. There's definitely a million shades.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I would like, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this up. I would like to thank y'all for jumping on as usual. Tune in next time when we have another video to react to. This has been the after party, and I am signing out. Peace.
Bye.
Adios.